DJ.
How you doing? Keep it simple. How you feeling?
Tell me about yourself.
Uh, I'm from Brooklyn. From Crown Heights, to be exact. 18. Been better rapping. It's my second year of better rap. I started last year. January.
Okay, how did we get here? How did we get into battle rapping in Atlanta? Why not New York?
Well, cause I've been in Atlanta a little bit since I was like 6, so I kind of grew up more so in Atlanta. But of course I've been back and forth to Brooklyn. But I got in battle rap down here, kind of around pandemic. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, so you was trying to catch the wave during the pandemic.
Yeah, I was bored. But the thing was, I knew about battle rap before then, but it was in the pandemic. I was bored. I was like, let me just look at it. And my first battle I watched, I remember it was Conceited and Hitman. That was my first battle I watched. I was like, okay. I understood it a lot because I was always good with words even as a kid, so I understood it a lot. So I was like, okay, I like this. And I just
So
kept
you're
going
stuck with it.
I
So
just
that's what
stuck
you
with
see yourself doing. Like you don't want to venture off to anything else in the rapping industry. You
it.
just
I mean,
want to.
yeah. I make music, so yeah, I do want to try to put music out there. But I like battle rap more than I do music. So battle rap is kind of what I do want to push a little bit more than. So yeah, for sure, I like my battle rapping.
Okay, I guess that ain't too bad. So with the battle rapping, where do you see yourself? How far you see your career in this? Like today or tomorrow, if this don't work out for you, what's next?
Okay, you just asked me a 2-part question. Which one you answer?
Yeah, I mean, however you feel. Like let's say now, this shit don't work out. Like you gotta have a plan B. What's your plan B?
I got plan B, C, and D.
Okay.
I'm good with, like, I could do photography, of course.
Okay.
Pictures. I could do fashion design if I want to. Like, there's a few things I could do. I'm good at a lot of things. I just choose battle rap as the one thing to push more so.
Yeah.
Battle rap in my music. But yeah, I'm good at a lot of things. So I got plan B, C, D, E.
And this what you sticking with? Like, fuck it, I'ma just stick with whatever works.
Yeah, because it's fun and I'm great at it. So it's like it ain't too much of a hard thing
Yeah,
to do.
and then it's better to do what you like to do and then get paid at it. Cause if you ain't doing something you don't want to do, shit don't never work out.
Exactly, like a lot of like battle rap. It is a lot of politics and battle rap here, but I found I know how to like kind of avoid that and just stick with just come rap, and that's what make it fun. Cause being undefeated is a good thing, man. So I'm trying to keep that streak up.
All right. So what are some of your barriers? Like, what's stopping you from getting to the next level? Like, what you feel like is in the way of your future?
Just the right eyes, the right people to see message. Cause talent-wise, I'm there. Skill set, you know what I'm talking about.
You have good networking. Like you go out there. You sometimes you gotta sell yourself. Like you gotta be consistent with stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Shit has come to you, but you gotta work for it sometimes. And hard work, you gotta put in the hard work. There's a lot of people that's gonna deny you and shit. Like people gonna always debate like this shit don't. Like who is you? Like what makes you different from all the rest of the people that battle rapping? Like what's your pinpoint? What makes you stand out more? Like if I was to, let's say I was to say, let me just sign you. Well, first of all, what would it take for me to sign you? Like what would it take for you to get signed right now? If someone was to come to you right now, your future in their hands, what would it take for you to say, fuck it, let me just see what these people saying? Like,
You need guarantees.
now what is a guarantee to you? Because they could come with all the money in the world. Like, I could give you, how much you want? Like, how much you want right now? They could come up with a number. But you can't, let me see how to put this. I was to come to you with $2 million. What you can do?
I don't know. And
You gotta be ready. You gotta see. You don't know. You could rap today. I could let you perform right now. You gotta sell yourself to these people.
Now listen, because I could give you the answer. Oh, I'm getting these folks a house, this folks a car. All that. I probably wouldn't do it. I mean, realistically, I probably would get my mom a house, me a crib, and then like make sure.
And that's what everybody always do. That is me.
I wouldn't know what to do. I probably start investing that. But honestly, I probably just sitting there like, what am I gonna do with this? A lot of that is probably gonna get blew through because
Okay, because I was gonna get to that. Like you wouldn't go love yourself for a little minute.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of that gonna get blew through because nobody had access to $2 million before, but all of it's not. So I'm like, with the rest of that, I wouldn't exactly know yet what to do with that. I would figure it out, of course, but I can't.
So you missed to figure it out. You got it all down pat.
I try.
You trying to be signed, or you want to do independent? Like you want to just stay independent and whatever comes your way.
As far as music or battle rap?
I mean, you gotta understand with that battle rapping, it always have to be another level to that. So you just sticking with the battle rapping, you ain't trying to venture off to. You might have other doors opening up. You just sticking with battle rap. Cause suppose it don't work out with battle rapping, you gotta, let me see with this, cause your foot already in the door with this rapping industry. It was supposed it don't work out. Like that's what I be saying. Like stuff don't always go as planned. That's what people gotta understand.
Yeah, that's why I do music. Like as a side thing, like I do music as well. I got one song out right now, but I got like 4 or 5 minutes up, and I'm still making more. So, like I said, I got music too, along with the other things that I'm pretty good at and that I do as well. Like say with photography and stuff like that.
Photography. So with your photography, let's get into that a little bit. How far are you into that? Like,
I just kind of started making.
Okay, so there's something you.
But I've been doing. Like I've been doing photography since high school. Like I was my school photographer. Since 9th grade. Like, I always been good with the camera, but I just kind of started making it something. You feel me? I'm gonna do it.
So if a wedding, a person coming on, they're looking for a photographer for that wedding. What you have to offer? Because you got to be ready. You can't say you doing these stuff and you just doing it. You got to put yourself out there. Like.
Now listen, because I'm starting up, I ain't going to come up then with the super big price.
Oh, so you just doing basic stuff for right now?
Right now it's just going to be like a set price for your shoot. When I get older, it's going to be per picture type thing. But as of right now, like if you want a wedding, you need like 300. I have your whole videos and all that for your whole wedding. You good.
Are you that confident?
Yeah, no, I'm like that with a camera. Like camera, you can't.
Cause I'm ready to try you out. I like to take pictures too. I'm
like that with a camera. Even on a phone camera, like I can use an iPhone and get busy. Like, but I have an actual camera, so I'm like, camera you can't touch me with a camera. So,
okay, so you're versatile. I like that. See, you just can't stick in one direction because you don't know what's gonna work out and what's gonna work out. You can't just depend on one thing. So let me see. I have another question.
Yeah.
What do you feel about the music industry? What is from the outside looking in? How would you describe the music industry today?
Music industry is sneaky, but it could be in a good or a bad way because it's certain avenues where it's like you were saying earlier, like somebody coming to you with $2 million.
You gotta be aware. Yeah.
But in the industry, you ain't getting that. You gotta pay that back. But
yeah, because sometimes, they make it look good. They dress it up, make it look good. Hey, I got like how much you want? Because then when you ain't coming from nothing, and I ain't saying it's you, when you ain't coming from nothing and you just hungry and it is what it is, bro, I got to take this offer. That's how they catch you too. But you got to be humble. You got to be wise. You got to be smart too.
They come at you.
Because then they don't want to come in and say, let me give you this $2 million up front. That shit come with a lot. This $2 million, you saying, you know what, let me just take this shit. These people own you. Yeah, you don't even know these people owning your shit, your royalties, everything go. You ain't getting shit. You gotta put out music for these people to make money.
Right, exactly. And I done had to come to this realization myself, but like you ain't never seen $2 million in your life. You shouldn't be that easy.
Right. I mean, shit. Like you say, you gotta buy your mommy a house.
Right, but see, the thing is, you'll get $2 million and want to go buy her that $500,000 house. No,
and you want to buy, you gotta get you a car.
You feel me? Yeah,
gotta get you some jewelry.
Be okay with just a set house that you feel me is good, nice inside.
So you feel like once a person gets signed, that shit just go above their head and they just fuck up the money.
Right.
Hoping to gain back way more. Yeah.
That's how the music industry gets you.
You're right with that one.
A lot of folks trying to go independent and stuff like that.
But with independence, you gotta have a lot of marketing people on your side. Your management team gotta be on point.
Right.
And then you gotta pay these people out your pocket. Your label ain't doing that, so everything it falls on you. So that pay another toll. Like, why would I want to be independent and work extra hard? But then again, why take $2 million? Gotta work 5 times harder to pay back someone. You understand?
Yeah, right.
Right.
Do interest on it and all that. You don't need that. You better off doing independent, but you gotta have that mindset to do that.
So you say you been doing this for 2 years.
Yeah, it's my second year.
So for someone who trying to start up, like someone who just trying to get their foot in the door, what's your advice to them?
This battle rap stuff, man, you gotta have authenticity. You gotta be original. Because in battle rap, it's starting to get to a point where you see and hear a lot of the same things. And I think that's kind of where I got my edge. I'm kind of I'm gonna say something or do something that you ain't seen or heard before.
Right.
So we gotta be authentic, cause really, bro, you could be a nobody, but you give 3 or 4 good battles of straight, raw, great, authentic material, somebody gonna look at you, cause they ain't never heard that. And especially if you fire, you can't just be authentic and trash though. You gotta be fired. Even if you lose 2 out of those 4 battles, and if you still had great performances, you're gonna get eyes because you got potential.
Right. And
so
then
you gotta know what you're doing, and that's really it. You gotta know what you're doing. So I would advise you to study before you try to step in here. You gotta study. This is definitely a sport. Study a sport though.
so for you just started 2 years, so your history ain't really far long. What would you do to change if you was to go back? And because I know have you ever missed any opportunities you felt like you could have taken and you was like, man?
Nah, because the biggest opportunities I had, I took them and executed them. But the opportunities that I didn't take weren't big opportunities as opposed to ones I did. So no.
So you wouldn't go back and change nothing and take no other roadway. You just okay with whatever you give up and whatever you took on. You okay with that?
I probably would have started earlier, but then again, I probably wouldn't, because by the time I did start, the knowledge I already had about how to do what I want to do.
Yeah, I see that's where experience come in too. When you don't really know something and you jumping in it, and then sometimes that's how people learn too. Like I had to learn a lot of stuff like that too. Like I like to do new shit. I don't really discriminate on nothing. Like later down in life, you never know. Like that shit could be like shit. I'm glad I learned how to build a house. I can build my own house right now.
Right, like
you understand?
When I battle, a lot of like people like to say, oh, like call me a kid and stuff because I'm 18, I'm young. I'm like, bro, I'm beating all y'all. I'm undefeated. None of y'all.
And then with that too, let me have an intake. With that, you can't really, you can't take advice from everyone. You gotta always remember that. You could learn from people. You can't take advice. Because if you take advice from everyone, what your life would be. Because them folks ain't even taking no advice they telling you to do. You understand? So don't let no one discriminate you. Don't let no one discourage you. You young. You 18, bro. When I was 18, I can't remember what the fuck I was doing. Yeah. So you have your life ahead of you. Don't let no one talk down on you. Like, you always got to remember you in control of your own life. You understand? Whatever choices, whatever mistake you made, you got to brush past that. Don't ever hold on to the past. The shit that have a toll in your future. Yeah. And you young, so don't have no young mentality. Like you say, when you ain't have money, that $2 million will mean a lot. No, that ain't a lot of money. Because by the time you didn't ice out yourself, buy your whole wardrobe over, buy your mama a house. You want a car, right? You want a nice car. I got a little girl, she want a nice thing. The money gone. Now you working twice as hard. You in fucking lawsuit with your record label trying to get out of that deal which you didn't even read because you young. You young, but you ain't dumb. You gotta remember that. You ain't stupid. Fuck. Let me see, I have another question. If you had the opportunity to voice your opinion and speak up for upcoming artists, what would you say? You already have you already in the making, like you got your fan base, you already made it to where you feel like, okay, I'm comfortable. Like, what would you tell people coming up, like someone looking up to you? And you got to be straight up, because a lot of people, like, what we don't understand, humans are naturally followers. So whatever you put out, you got someone looking up to you like, damn, I want to be like him. What would you tell someone 18, you probably like 26, 27, your career, you exactly where you want to be, but not exactly where you want to be. You then You then took a lot of losses. Yet all the friends which you thought would have been here with you, they ain't here right now. What would you tell someone like starting off? How you starting off?
Move smart. It ain't even all the way about what you do. It's about how you move. You feel me? Like every battle ain't a good battle to take. Every battle ain't good to take anyway. Like you could take a battle that you just because you got a battle, you take it and you battle them. And let's just say because you feel like you easy to beat them, you don't take it seriously, and you end up losing. You just lost to this lower caliber of person, which now deads your stock or lowers your stock because you're supposed to beat them, but because you knew that you could beat them, you just was taking the battle just because it don't work out. Like you feel me? You now looked at like, oh, he just lost to this person. Why would I book him? So that's just an example. Like you gotta move smart. Like be great, move smart, and stay hungry. Like that's really it. Cause you'll get to a point where you feel like I got it. I can do this. I'm telling you out of experience because I've been doing this. Like one of my battles versus Panama Puma, I memorized that battle the day of the battle.
You won that battle?
Yeah, I won. Great. It was a great performance still, but certain people would do that, think they could do it every time. And it's like, no.
Yeah, and then you can't feel like you could beat everybody.
You gotta always stay hungry, stay prepared, stay doing this like this your last battle. You could be never doing this again. You could lose this battle. Especially for me, I'm undefeated, and I want to stay undefeated. So I'm like...
I like that confidence, too. You got to keep that, too. That right there, if you don't have nothing, you got to have confidence. And that's what people fail to understand. Because with TikTok, like I be telling people, TikTok is the new marketing industry. Like you could blow up off TikTok. You're a small business. If you cook, you could record yourself and post it on TikTok. That right there is your... That's your marketing team right there. You just gotta gain access to these followers. And then with the gatekeeping stuff, like if I could put you on, I could put you on. I ain't gonna hold up. You young. I want to see you win. I want to see you. If I bench you out, if I had to go on about it the hard way, and I have knowing me, someone make it hard for me when they could make it easier. If I have that opportunity to make it easier for someone, why not? You understand?
Right.
But everybody don't want you on the same level as them, and I get that. That's how people is. But if I could help you, I could help you. If you could help someone too, you just never know. 10 years down the line, shit.
Everybody
It kind of goes two ways, though.
You feel that way?
Huh?
You feel like it goes two ways?
I feel like you're right. Like, if you can make an opportunity for somebody, why not, right?
Yeah.
I also feel like on the other side, it's people tearing down. Like,
Yeah, and then a lot of
a
people.
person that's trying to give an opportunity because they have insecurities or whatever, or issues with other people. They come into something with not a positive attitude, so it's like that person that's trying to provide an opportunity becomes a bad guy for some strange reason. That's how I feel.
And then it just be like you gotta understand, like humans are like black crabs, babe. Like you know how you ever see black crabs in the pen? They always pulling each other down, trying to get to the top. But a white, like that's how it is. Like they just don't want no one on their level. You might buck up on someone, and they get help, and you be like, you gotta be grateful, like, 'cause a lot of people would not help you. They'll see you need help, they will not help you. Why? I don't know. And like you say, it goes based off. It's a two-way street. People feel like, hey, I mean, I don't know. That's just me. But if you ever get to a point where you could help someone in their career, knowing you had to start off from scratch, help that person. Some people need help. That's what we was placed here for. We was placed here to help each other. But we was been brainwashed to just everybody want to be a boss. Everybody can't be a boss. Someone got to be the worker. You got to always remember that. Don't.
It costs it.
Yes, like, and then some people snake you out to get where they gotta be. You gotta watch what you have to say about a person's thing, because you gotta understand your friends now. You got little homeboys or whatever you call them, brethrens.
Yeah.
Get your brethrens or whatever. Would you feel like they play a big role in your career? Like they like motivating you to go get it, or they trying to piggyback off you? If you make it, they make it. Because you gotta watch out for people like them too.
Oh no, they motivate the hell out of me. I ain't gonna lie. They make sure I know my stuff. Like Flip Squad, they they make sure I'm right. I can't even.
So they down. Like whatever happens, they riding.
Yeah, cause realistically, I'm like the lowest level of battle.
Are you the youngest or
Yeah.
you the young? Okay, I like that. And then you gotta hang around people older than you too, like I say, because people were trying to, like they vouching for you to win. They trying to piggyback off you. They ain't trying to do shit. My boy win, I win. You
Yeah,
need
no,
those type of people to be leeching off of you too in your career, because when you get so deep in your career, people, and then you don't have to switch up. People always be like, "Oh, you switch up." No, y'all just really. Now that I'm in this position, if I could give you opportunity, I could give you opportunity. But me giving you money, if you ain't need it for something serious, it's like me just supporting your habit. You understand? I rather put you on to get more money, because you can't keep coming to get money from me. You know?
I ain't gonna do it. You ain't gonna keep getting it from me. I promise you.
Show a man how to fish.
Yeah, you could take a horse to the well, but you can't make them drink that
Get a
water.
lesson for free. For sure.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for the lesson, but you gotta pay for me to do it for you, for sure.
I know. So, let's get into the battle rap. What you got? What you got coming up next?
Yeah, I got 3 battles coming up. One April 6th versus someone named Handsome 54.
Handsome 54. Okay, let's get more into that.
His name is Handsome. I ain't much to get into.
Where he from? He from here?
I don't know. I just know he light skinned and he want to be called handsome.
So how you feel you're gonna be? How you feel you can do on that? how your performance? How the outcome of your performance gonna be? How you feel?
Believe it or not, I don't know yet. Only because I have a lot of options. I could clown him. I could actually rap with him. I could do a few things.
So you feel like you can out battle him?
Yeah, this
You confident enough? You sure? Positive.
Yeah, this easy. Now the challenge comes after that. I got on April 27th. I got Social Vida.
So you feel like that's a bigger challenge then?
That's the actual challenge. I got 3 rounds with him. That one I'm gonna have to think for real.
So you ain't too comfortable? You ain't too confident in this one?
No,
But you positive? You for sure?
I'm positive for this one. I'm positive for all my battles. It's just I'm realistic. I know for Social Vida, I gotta think a little bit for him. But
Oh, you seen him perform before?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You seen this other guy? What's his name? Handsome. Handsome 54. You heard this handsome?
Yeah, I ain't calling him that. Yeah. Start calling him man 54 or something.
54.
But and then after that, I got another battle with this dude named Jay Lowry. I got a battle him and Nate.
So all your past battles, how you felt like you done?
I beat him. I beat everybody. So I'm gonna say.
So you never lost the. Okay. I scared of you. All right.
Yeah, what 7 battles in? It would have been 8, but I got ducked.
They gotta get you out there some more since you that confident. You ain't never lost the rap battle.
Yeah, I haven't. Like I said, it's documented. You can check them all out. Simply DJ versus, and they all pop up.
Okay.
Documented.
So how long your rap battles be? Like
It depends on what they give us for the rounds, but usually it be from the spans of 2 minutes to. Well, I had one that was unlimited, but that was the one that was ducked. But usually we got 5-minute rounds.
okay, so how you got into it? Why you stuck with rap battle? That's like something you comfortable doing?
Yeah, I like words. Like I've been like a grammar geek as a kid, so I like words and like stuff like that. So the fact I get to use words and then like in my eyes play around on stage is fun.
Mm-hmm.
I get to call people names that I wouldn't be able to do on a regular day.
Yeah.
No.
So for someone starting or someone that want to get into rap battling, what's your advice to them? Starting something like, cause rap, I don't know nothing about rap battle. I don't know how it's situated.
Again, it was like I said, study. It would be the thing. So you would just have to just watch it, and it's not even. I can give you a few battles to watch. Like, of course, like you could go like JC versus Chiller Jones. You could do Simply DJ versus Villa T. You could do like Calico versus Lux. Like it's a lot of battles that you should look at. You just even if you knew nothing about battle rap, you could watch and still understand.
Okay.
So
So with battle rapping, like that's more into having good metaphor or
yeah, that's really that metaphor, similes, hyperbole. Everything
okay.
you learned in English class plays a part in battle rap with performing and looking good. You can't just stand in one spot and say that and it look good.
So this was just something you wanted. This was something that came about like, oh, I want to battle rap, or you ever had this in you like, there's something you always wanted to venture into.
See, not even always. Like I said, when I found it, like I said during the pandemic, I was like, I like it. Then after like the 6 months, I was like, I want to do it. Like I wrote because I used to write my own after a minute, and I used to like it. I was like, man, this is actually pretty nice. Like I could see myself saying these on stage. So I was like, maybe I could do it, and I did. My dad was he also was like he knew better because he's
Oh, so he used. That's what he used to. So you just following what your dad used to do.
yeah, but he didn't even like take it serious for real. He did it like when he was younger, like back in New York. So he knew about it for a little bit, and of course he know about better. So when I told him that I liked it, he was interested. So I guess that kind of pushed me. I like that.
So this something you feel like your dad didn't take serious. It's something you want to take serious.
Yeah, like I said, I like it. Like it's fun to me. So yeah, that's why I was like, yeah.
So how your experience been? Was it good? Like throughout this whole journey, how your experience been with rap
Oh,
battling?
man, it been good. It been fun. It been real fun because
You had opportunities. Like what type of door it opened for you?
a lot.
How far you come? Like 2 years ago, you see yourself here 2 years ago, like doing this, like
See, 2 years ago, I was thinking I could do it, but wasn't confident. About a year and a half ago, I wanted to do it.
so what build your confidence?
Right. And a year ago, I did it because face.
No.
I'm gonna tell this
Oh,
story.
so face you play a big role. Okay.
No, when I tell you the man hit me up out the blue, like I didn't even have like no clips or nothing like that. I literally hit me up out the blue, like, do you want to battle? Because I had put battle rapper in my bio on some like manifestations type thing. That's how I was looked at it.
So given the opportunity what Face gave you, how far you feel like, how grateful you are of Face giving you an opportunity? Like you feel like he was the only one who gave you this type of opportunity, or?
Yeah, that was the first. He was definitely the first one to put me on the map because all my battles was from him. And then I got my first one. I only got known because I've been battling on Dream House. So yeah, that definitely.
Okay, shout out to Dream House. All right, making shit happen.
Yeah, Dream House is like for sure.
So what do you want to do next? Like what's next? I know you say you have upcoming battle rap shows. What's
Yeah,
next?
I'm trying to, I'm gonna give you the typical answer, the big league, RBEs and the URL and KLTD riots, all the good stuff. That's always the goal. And of course, start making bread off this. Like,
Yeah, you got to be making bread. Like I said, we talked earlier, like you say, some opportunities, if it ain't really money on hand, that might be a better opportunity than money on hand. So you don't want to miss out on those type of opportunities too if you could benefit off it in the long run.
Right.
So don't get too greedy and you be like money. Sometimes it's best to take an opportunity that don't involve money and you could network. You just never know what type of business ventures you could head in. So it's good to, you don't want to work for free. You don't want no one feel like they could, use you and shit, but it's always good to weigh out your options.
And then again, like I said, it's fun to me, so it ain't even really work. It's
Okay,
fun.
it's like,
It's fun to me. Like, this is pure, like, enjoyment. And that's what I think battle rap starting to lose its edge, because everybody's starting to look at this as a job. They're losing their hunger and fun. This is fun to me. That's why I feel like nobody can beat me, because I always have fun while doing it.
so you feel like the big OGs, you feel like you on their level?
No,
Not yet. Okay, we ain't jumping the gate too high. I get that. I like that. I like that he humble. I like that humbleness.
Yeah, I can't.
827.
Yeah,
Put him on the mountain.
Yeah, I'm about to say, April,
Yeah, don't jump that bridge yet. Small steps, baby steps.
No, yeah, OG's coming in here and show me a lesson for sure.
And like I say earlier, it's always good to learn from people,
Yeah. I'm lucky to have Chef Trez is one of my big mentors and guys. So he making sure he give me pointers and stuff. So he definitely keep me on my toes. Definitely.
All right.
Along with Flip Squad.
Flip Squad, that's what it is?
Yeah,
What is Flip Squad? What that all about?
that's my crew, you feel me? That's the game. You feel me?
Why Flip Squad?
Because
That's a New York thing?
nah,
No?
they just from all around. They from everywhere.
Flip
Like,
Squad.
we got battle rappers, we got singers, rappers. Like it's just a thing. You feel me? But nah, they came to me. I didn't even like. You feel me? Because I battled Classic in here, and they was here. So after that, they just like got cool with me. Like you feel me? Like you hard. Like you feel me? Blah, blah, blah. And they just been cool, like chilling. And then after a while, it was just like, sure, you feel me? Because they all fire. They all crazy. And then I'm crazy too. Like I fit their style of like this caliber of the aesthetic of the Flip Squad. And I was like, you know what? My bros not so they're my family. That's
My bros. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So before we close up, what you feel like you need to tell the people out there watching you, like what impact you want to leave while you leave this room? What you feel like you need them to know about you? They might see you on the street or they might see you post. They might want to come to your battle rap and see how good you say you is. You know, a lot of people like to say how good they is, but sure, what you want to tell the people?
You'll figure out once you see me, man. Just simply DJ. Remember the name, and if you ever come to see me, remember what I tell people. It's a reason to come see. That's all.
All right, Simply DJ.
Him and Neutron. Remember that. Simple.
It's your girl D. You can find me on Instagram, yours, My Chocolate Baby. And it was good, you know, interviewing Simply D.
Thank you, Simply DJ.
I might come to one of your battle raps and see how good you say you is. A lot of people like to talk. But I seen you. I was here a couple of weeks ago. I never got to. You said you was hosting.
Yeah, I was hosting. I was.
When your next show?
My next one here is April 27th.
All right, here.
My next one, this period is April 6th.
All right, let me see what you talking. April, what, 27? All right, let me see how good you say you is. It was nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too. I appreciate the company.
All right.
Them boys don't play with us, you know they had to go. It ain't no time to wait. Put up real slow, hit the dough. Man, you niggas fucking with me. Come on, bro, now how that sound? Them 223s make it kinda hard for me to chase them down. Thought I was playing around when I said that I wasn't playing around. They see what I'm saying when I made they men going and touch the ground. Stop playing with my greatness. You know I was destined for this shit. My phone was blowing up. God done sent a message in it. Bitch, step in the room and pick my target. It get messy in it.